Imagine a global arena where two economic heavyweights, Donald Trump's USA and Xi Jinping's China, are duking it out in a trade war for the ages. The latest punch? A mind-blowing 245% tariff on Chinese goods, courtesy of President Trump. This isn't just a policy move, it's a blockbuster showdown, complete with internet memes lighting up the chaos. Buckle up because we're diving into the tariffs, the stakes, and the viral laughs shaking up this epic clash. Welcome back to Entertain and Educate Talks, where we break down the wildest global stories with insight, energy, and a dash of fun. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the squad as we unpack Trump's tariff bombshell and the memes stealing the show. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with the headline. Trump just cranked tariffs on Chinese imports. From smartphones to semiconductors, the numbers just keep climbing. 10%, 25%, 54%, 104%, 145%. And yes, even talk of staggering 245%. Back in February 2025, it started at a modest 10%. Now, as of April 16th, 2025, it's a full-on economic blitz. The White House dropped this bombshell quietly in a fact sheet. No truth social rants, no press room theatrics, just a calculated jab. Why? China hit back with 125% tariffs on U.S. goods, and Trump's team says Beijing's refusing to negotiate, while over 75 other countries are begging for deals with the U.S. Trump's stance. China needs to call me. The ball's in their court.
Look, the president has made his position on China quite clear, although I do have an additional statement that he just shared with me in the Oval Office. The ball is in China's court. China needs to make a deal with us. We don't have to make a deal with them. There's no difference between China and any other country except they are much larger. And China wants what we have, what every country wants what we have, the American consumer. Or to put it another way, they need our money. So the president, again, has made it quite clear that he's open to a deal with China, but China needs to make a deal with the United States of America.
But this 245% isn't just one number. It's a cocktail of tariffs. 100% on things like electric vehicles and syringes from the Biden era, a 125% reciprocal hit, a 20% fentanyl-related levy, and product-specific tariffs from 7.5% to 100%. It's a complex squeeze aimed at choking China's exports. China's response? They're not blinking. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian slammed the U.S. for blackmail, demanding talks based on equality and mutual respect. Beijing's holding steady at 125% tariffs and flexing its muscle elsewhere, like restricting exports of rare earth metals, critical for tech and defense, on April 4th.
This tariff war was initiated by the U.S. side, and China took necessary countermeasures to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests, as well as international fairness and justice, which are completely reasonable and lawful. China's position has always been clear. There is no winner in a tariff or a trade war. China does not want a fight, but it is not afraid of a fight either. If the U.S. truly wants to resolve the issue through dialogue and negotiation, it should stop its practice of maximum pressure and cease with threats and blackmail. Instead, it should engage in talks with China on the basis of equality, mutual respect, and reciprocity.
Now let's talk memes, because the internet's having a field day with this tariff tug-of-war. Social media is buzzing with posts calling Trump the tariff-nator. Now sit back and enjoy some memes. Back to the geopolitics. Trump's not just pressuring China, he's strong-arming allies too. A U.S. official recently told Europe, pick American tech, like Elon Musk's Starlink, or risk Chinese dominance. It's a you're with us or against us vibe straight out of the Cold War. This is spooking partners, with European markets wobbling and Southeast Asian nations like Vietnam, Malaysia, and Cambodia also slammed by Trump's tariffs, cozying up to China. Xi Jinping's on a charm offensive in the region, pitching stability and cooperation while Trump's team burns bridges. China's strategy is slick. Their state media is in attack mode, accusing the U.S. of living beyond its means and framing China as the bold rival to Trump's chaos.
This Birkin bag at Hermes Boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the fact only cost you 1,000 USD?
Meanwhile, Xi's global outreach paints him as a statesman, not a bully. But the fallout's real.
We must uphold the multilateral trading system, keep global industrial and supply chains stable, and maintain an international environment of openness and cooperation.
JP Morgan says China's GDP could drop 0.7% this year, while American shoppers are already paying more for clothes, gadgets, and appliances. The World Trade Organization warns global trade could shrink 0.2%, with North America hit hardest. Critics, like those at the New York Times, say Trump's tariffs won't revive U.S. manufacturing. They'll just jack up prices and push allies toward China. So, what's the score? It's a deadlock. Trump's banking on crushing China's economy to force a deal, but Beijing's playing the long game, leveraging rare minerals and global friendships. The memes say it best. This is a high-roller poker game, and neither side's ready to fold. It's the art of the deal versus the art of war, with the world and the internet watching every move. That's the high-stakes showdown at the heart of today's trade war. Will we see a breakthrough deal, or is full decoupling inevitable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, give us a thumbs up, share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analyses right here on Entertain and Educate Talks. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed.